Hello, my name is Tina Swan and welcome to Living Life. And today we're going to talk about overcoming temptation. So we know that we're all tempted in some ways, but we're going to talk about overcoming that temptation. And part of that is we just don't place ourselves in tempting situations. So, if you were an alcoholic, you're not going to go to a bar. Just, don't do it. Any type. With me, it would be chocolate. Okay, well, you're not going to place me in a chocolate factory and ask me not to eat it because I'm going to eat it. So that's what we're talking about, is just don't place yourself in those tempting situations. God's not tempting you. He's not testing you. That is our choice in what we do. So, sometimes when we think that we're stronger and we can overcome that and we can go into a bar situation or we can go to any situation and we're going to be fine, that is not true. So don't be fooled by thinking that, you're strong enough, to overcome that. And one thing, God doesn't, he's not tempting you. But what I want you to understand is, it says you're never going to be tempted beyond what you can handle. And his word promises, and listen to this, and his word promises to deliver us from evil. And that's Matthew 6:13. There's always an escape. There's always an exit. There's an exit door that you can leave at any time. And so he provides that. It's just what we're doing. So, and one thing to do is make yourself accountable. If you're having, trouble, let's say financially, and there's credit card debt and, can't make a house payment, car payment, whatever it is, go talk to someone. Make yourself accountable to that person. Share that with them. David, in the Bible, he was tempted. But now think about this. So, he sends his army out and he stays behind. Well, here he is in this large palace and he goes up on the rooftop. So he goes up on that rooftop and he can oversee everything. And he knows that he can oversee any place, and he sees Bathsheba. Okay, well, you know what? Maybe she wasn't so much a victim as we think. Maybe she knew that he would be there and he could see her. So if he knew that his place was that high and he could see everything, maybe he shouldn't have been up there where he would have spotted her. So he could have prevented that as well, just like we can prevent temptation. So when we're in a valley and we're wanting to go a different path, when you're going up on that mountaintop and you're speaking with God and you're asking him to help you, and it's like you want to walk a different path, well, guess what? When you come down off of the mountaintop and you're back in the valley, don't go back the same way. That old life is gone and you're walking a new life. So keep that in your mind. It's like the past is the past, that your old is gone and you're walking in a new life. So the ones that tend to tempt you, and they may say, oh, let's go to a bar, it won't hurt anything. Well, it might not that first time, and you may get away with you're not going to drink or you're not going to party or you're not going to do anything like that, and that may be okay that first time. But then this person may say, well, nothing happened, let's go back again. And so the next time you go back and everyone's having fun, and then you join in to have that fun with them because it looks really good, it's enticing. But you know what? When you're tempted and you fall into that, it's only good for a season, and that comes with consequences. And you know what? You may not share anything that's going on in your life, but deep down inside, it's a double life. You're walking one life in what people see outwardly, And then behind closed doors, there's something totally different. And that's going to be hard to maintain that for any length of time. And eventually, it's going to eat away at your heart and your soul. God loves you enough that He doesn't want you to be in that playground of sin. And He wants you to come close to Him. And it's not that we need to fear Him and the wrath of God, as we've heard. It's just because He loves you and He doesn't want anything to harm you. So just think about that when you think that, God is testing you or tempting you. He's not. That's your choice. And there comes consequences, when we fall into sin. So just think about that today and how much God loves you and wants you close to Him. And I pray abundant blessings on your life.